Our PBI questions the fact that e-reading tool Actively Learn has on student comprehension and engagement.
Good evening, this is Brianna Bennett. Next on Wolfpack News, we go to leading researcher at 21st Century Educators, who are studying an exciting new method of delivering literature in the classroom. We go to Shannon in the field with representative researcher Catherine.
Hi Catherine, thank you so much for talking with us. Would you please tell us about your investigation?
Well, we endeavored throughout our process to ascertain the effect that web-based literacy tool Actively Learn has on both comprehension and engagement of high school students when reading literary text in an English classroom. Actively Learn is a tool which allows instructors to embed a variety of information into e-text versions of classic literature as well as informational texts as well. Teachers can add definitions to difficult words, ask questions that clarify and guide student understanding, and also provide hyperlinks to relevant outside
Really cool.
sources.
How did you use that in your classroom?
Well, the main part of our study was we designed a reading lesson around Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal. And one group of students read this essay through the textbook, which has, questions embedded in it and, similar footnotes to what was in our Actively Learn module. And then another group actually read the text through Actively Learn using the tools that were inside of that. So our students then completed an assessment focusing on various levels of comprehension.
We utilized the TPAC paradigm in our project-based inquiry to integrate technological, pedagogical, and curriculum knowledges by using Actively Learn to help students independently read Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal. In addition, we consider the theory of situated cognition to effectively describe how Actively Learn allows the instructor to embed relevant questions, notes, and definitions within the text. This means that students are exposed to new information within a relevant context to enhance their comprehension. We further focused our research of student comprehension on the specific elements of Bloom's revised taxonomy in an effort to ascertain a more detailed understanding of student comprehension across all levels.
So what were the results of your research procedure?
Our research shows that students who use Actively Learn are significantly more able to remember and understand basic levels of the text. The students also report being more actively engaged in transacting with the text in some personal opinion surveys that we also conducted.
Okay. So what are the primary benefits of using Actively Learn in the classroom?
Well, the greatest benefit is that it really does help students to independently and efficiently read and comprehend complex literature, which is a Common Core standard. And it also helps supplement text with various real-world examples throughout the internet that have been purposefully chosen by teachers.
The data illustrates the effective use of Bloom's revised taxonomy to gauge students' varied degrees of understanding and application with the use of the e-text Actively Learn and Standard Text. Through the implementation of our survey, we discovered that e-text was effective in the primary stages of Bloom's revised taxonomy, but was less successful in the application stages. Potentially, we think if we drafted our questions differently through Actively Learn, we would have seen success throughout the different stages. Student engagement, on the other hand, proved the benefit of implementing Actively Learn within the class. According to the outcomes of the Google Forms surveys, 73% of students report being more engaged in close reading with the deep understanding and extended knowledge through the e-text in Actively Learn, compared to standard text and regular e-text.
We all agree that our project successes can be attributed to each of us being open-minded and responsive to the diverse perspectives, experiences, and knowledge of each group member. We leveraged our individual strengths in a way that added immense value not only to our final product, but to our project in entirety. Although coordinating a relatively large group in this endeavor did pose some challenges, we all demonstrated tremendous work ethic, integrity, and the drive to make our project-based inquiry successful. We can proudly say our group is not like the hangover meme pictured here.
Extra Learn offers up everything you need to get your students reading closely.
Thank you so much for joining us at Wolfpack News. Please continue to check back for more innovative educational practices throughout the 21st century.
Many hands make light work.